cosplaying as Ed, dude. You're just like perfect size and everything. Your sister did?
I did.
Oh, nice. Well, as far as outtakes are concerned, did you have a good outtake, Wenvy?
Like Sonny said, every one of them is an outtake. It's kind of just trying to. What they do sometimes, like Vic would come in from California to record before me, and they would put little teasers. What do they call them when you would record that crazy stuff? Like where I would roll in and it would be like a BS line.
Yeah, some
bomb.
Yeah.
What is this?
A bomb. They just put a little bomb.
Yeah, we
in
drop
there.
a bomb on you.
The line would be incorrect. That's what I'm talking about. And so it would be Vic saying something crazy, and then I would mess up the line,
I told you, right.
Travis, it would be that way.
Right, I told you guys yesterday. How many of you were in the panel yesterday? Where I talked about the one that Maxie Whitehead left for me. Well,
I love
thank you for being here right now because it'll keep me from telling this story.
We already heard it.
I always wanted to leave a line, like when we were on the train, I always wanted to leave a line for Caitlin that said something like, "Hey Winry, what do you say we go to the back of the train, turn out the lights, and see what happens?" But I never did. It was a dream.
Let me ask the panel something. How many times are we asked that question about outtakes? Like every panel?
Yeah.
Now you would think that one of us up here would write down the next time an outtake happens, because they happen every day, but we don't. We are so...
It happens to me every time something funny happens in the booth. I think to myself, make a mental note of this, because the fans would really get a kick out of knowing this. And then I forget about it, because we had so many of them happen that after a while it just kind of all blends together, and you don't remember any of them. Or maybe that's my age.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's all of our ages up here.
Yeah, probably.
Thanks, Sonny.
Sir? Oh, not yours, Wendy. So of course Yes.
This is a question for Sonny. When you first started doing Full Metal Alchemist, did you know in advance what was going to happen to you?
Oh, no.
No. As a matter of fact, I did not.
I did.
I think 2 weeks before he died, Mike tells me, "Oh, guess what? Your character dies in a couple of weeks." I went, "Are you kidding me?" Because I love this character, right?
We loved him too.
But you know what? The cool thing is that Mike McFarland knew that episode was such a pivotal episode to the series that he actually gave me the original Japanese and the script a week ahead of time so I'd be prepared for it. And so it's one of my favorite scenes. Did I cry? Yeah, I was out of work for 2 months. I definitely cried, yeah. But yeah, I had no idea though.
I had no idea it was coming either.
And then I read the manga after that, because I'm like, I want to know what's going on here.
I did.
Well, I didn't know until it happened, but the frustrating thing for me was that, as you guys know, Ed doesn't find out about it for like 40 episodes. So, the whole time, right? So the whole time, every time I would come in to record, I would be like, "Do we find out today?" And Mike's like... So, I knew that when the time came for us to record the scene where Ed and Al find out that Hughes is gone, we would really, that would be a very big moment emotionally. And so I knew that Hughes had died, but I wasn't, but I had to wait a long period of time before I was able to play that moment. So there was a bit of frustration.
Yeah, keep it inside.
Yes.
Very deep.
Yes.
Envy has a question. Of course. All right, sit down. Next question.
Like, if you're irritated, you ever find yourself slipping into envy? Like, if you're, like, waiting in line for coffee for hours?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I went to the Starbucks and someone recognized my voice as him being the other day when I was yelling at them for, I was like, "An unsweet iced tea, blah, blah, blah." Yeah. Anyway, yes. It is my angry teacher voice, too. So, yeah, I slip it. It's really just me. Yeah. That's funny.
From now on, you guys just need to call her Wenvy, because she is the character.
Wendy.
Pick somebody, Wendy.
I like the hat.
Sorry, that's a cheap trick. The hat gets them every time.
Well, it's a beautiful hat.
Well, then sit down.
Thank you very much. Thanks for standing.
I hope your question lives up to your hat.
Okay, here's my question. If all 3 three of you could specialize in a type of alchemy, what kind of alchemy would it be?
Mike?
You live up to my question?
Yes, your question may have actually exceeded your hat. I know. It's not possible, you say. But yes, I think it has. What do you think? What kind of alchemy would you like to have, Wendy? Good answer. Yes, Sonny?
I would like to have alchemy that gives me cheap plug powers. So that at any event, I could say things like, WeShadows.com, check it out today. And then people would go check it out, and it's by webcomic, and people would read it. Cheap plug alchemy.
I'm gonna stick with the shape-shifting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with what I know, what I feel comfortable with.
Yeah. The bedroom alone would make it worth it. Cleaning up your room, you clean up your room, and you could change it to a vacuum cleaner. What are you guys thinking?
Earmuffs, Will.
Yeah. I would like to have puffy hair alchemy. Oh wait, I already have that power. The puffy hair alchemist. There's something very not threatening about that.
He has great hair.
It's not. But in a way, yeah, I think so.
In a way.
What's this with the wrench here?
Oh no.
What's this with the wrench here?
Why did you call on her? Yes,
I
hi.
just figured she had a question just for you.
So happy you're here.
Okay, I have a question and a request for Ben.
Uh-oh.
I knew it! I knew it!
Thanks, Sonny. Thanks so much. Yes, my dear.
You will kiss her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Love confession to Winry, please.
Have all the Winrys stand up.
Look at her eyes over there.
You love me.
That's not inspiring.
Well, wait, she's Winry too.
Well, look at her too, and then look at her, and then go back and forth. Like there's two Winrys.
Right, here you go, exactly.
Give me a wrench.
Stand up, Winry. Stand up.
The wrench.
It's the good Winry and the evil
Bring
Winry.
me the wrench. Bring the wrench to me.
Now, Professor Love.
They both have wrenches, oh my god!
Bring me the damn wrenches.
Step forward.
All right, come here. Here it
Wait,
comes.
don't leave.
No, come here.
This is going to profess love to both of you.
Stand right here. Stand close. Stand here. Ready? Okay. Let me think of something.
Talk to the one on the
Now
tube.
decide which one you're going to marry.
All right, hold on.
I like the one on the tube top.
So do I.
White shoes, take both.
Okay, ready? He's ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Talk to the one in the tube top.
He's about to do some love making. Be quiet.
Third Winry.
Oh heck, talk to them.
Bow wow. Bow wow. Bow wow. Give me a little love music. No, that's not going to work. Okay, sorry.
Winry, this is really hard for me, but ever since my little brother taught me how to kiss,
Yes, go on.
I mean dance.
Look her in the eyes.
I've been dreaming of the chance to kiss you. And even though there are two of you, I want you to know that there's plenty of Ed for both of you.
You guys can't see from here, but both of them almost started to cry.
Because I've learned a type of alchemy that no one's ever seen before.
I started to cry myself.
I call it the Bow Chicka Bow Bow.
This was the first, folks.
Okay, girls, you can have your seats.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well, no, slow down. Slow down. That's better.
Walk smooth.
I have a question here. Yes.
baby.
Is that bad? Is it baby?
I hope your question is symmetrical. Hurry, quick.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what's your question?
Now we know what the F in Full Metal Alchemist stands for. I think it was a brilliant move on the part of the authors to make him taller. Yeah, well, it has to happen sooner or later, right?
Not for all of us.
What? He should be taller than Winry. Well, he's still cute tall. There's just
Do you think Will here will be any less cute when he grows up?
I doubt it.
I think he'd be more cute.
You know what?
I'm very disappointed that we waited for that.
I predict that 5 years from now, at Anna Minneapolis, when they're in a bigger facility because you guys are blowing the doors off this place, well, you and I have a date with destiny. 5 years from now, I want to come back to Anna Minneapolis, and Will, I want you to be here. Mom, write it down, 2017, and Will's going to be like 6 feet flipping tall. And he's still going to be cute.
That's what the F in Full Metal Alchemist.
Will, I want to come back to that same con, and I want you to be the same size. Do you have a second thing? You have something that can top that other question? Okay.
Hey, Will, come here, quick. Come here. Come here, run!
I'm not short of foot size.
No more questions from this side. They're crazy.
Wait a minute. I see the arm of someone I recognize. Is that my Maka? Daddy loves you. What's your question, my darling daughter?
It's actually for Sunny. I know that this isn't
What?
Why are you asking this question? Somebody's standing up.
Wait, are you?
behind.
Wait a minute. I was talking to the Maka back there. Are you Maka too? Oh, I couldn't see your. Okay.
You can ask the next question.
Okay, yeah, you get the next question. I saw her sleeve like this, and that was. There it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
it was actually for Sunny, as I said.
Oh. Okay.
Sean.
Strangely enough. Yes.
Did you read for any other characters when auditioning for Fullmetal Alchemist?
Just Ed. No, I'm just kidding. I read for Roy
Lust.
and Lust. Yes. I do. Yes. I was a close contender for Roy, but that would have been a very interesting change in voice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's see everyone in miniskirts. Yeah.
Your new nickname. I've been around going, hey Al, I guess we gotta go in and see Colonel Happy Voice.
Colonel Happy.
Yeah, he's a happy dude. He's very happy. Now we have, as promised. Yes.
Okay, so this isn't a Full Metal question, but...
Okay, then can you save it for the next panel? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Vic, I was wondering if you could say the coffee line from Oron?
I like you. He's going to say it.
There's 5 refresher points in it.
My half-brother here is making me say it. What is your name?
Miranda?
Miranda?
I like Lisa Miranda.
Miranda.